Hi, and welcome to Highly Social. I'm your host, Mike Eaton. We're brought to you by our sponsors, as always, Golden Cricket. Go check out the new horchata protein powder. It tastes like horchata, and crickets are saving the world. You know it's ending, so get on board so we can get another 5 years out this mofo. Also brought to you by Joker Designs. Get the three-piece bong, Jokr Designs, on Instagram. You know it, you love it, smoke it up. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest, no pun intended. It's Jared Nathan.
What's up, Mike Eaton?
Dude, I'm so glad to have you. I've wanted to have you on for a while, and it's finally worked out.
Yes,
I'm good to have you. Man, I feel like, how long have you been coming to Austin now?
This is my... There it is.
There it is.
It's my fifth trip.
Fifth? Yeah.
My first time I came was November 2021.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, Thanksgiving 2021. My first time coming down.
Yeah.
And I've been coming down
ever since.
Couple months here, couple months there.
Yeah, man, and it's been a blast to get to watch people see you for the first time in so many different places.
Yeah.
What have you enjoyed most about Austin versus you're from Toronto, right?
Yeah, I'm from Toronto. I get to do longer sets in Austin.
Yeah.
Like most sets like 10. And in Toronto, 5 to 7 usually.
Okay.
I'm at a club. It's 15.
Nice.
Shout out Corner Comedy Club in Toronto.
Shout out Corner Club in Toronto. Corner Comedy Club?
Corner Comedy Club.
Fuck yeah.
Corner Comedy.
Corner Comedy.
Yeah. And I do 15. I'm on the roster. I host a show at the end of every last Tuesday of every month.
Tuesday shows, dude.
Tuesday shows are the best, man.
It's such a good day because the people that come out to fuck around.
And they want to enjoy themselves. They want to have a good time.
Yeah. I
They're
feel like
tired of the Monday's over. They want to, elevate their week, so they come out on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I feel like I get a lot of service industry people, too, where they're like, Tuesday is their Friday.
Yeah.
And so they're like, well, I'm off Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to go out and fucking party tonight.
Yep.
It's like, let's go, dude.
Yeah, and Austin comedy too is like you're surrounded by people who are serious about comedy.
Yeah, man.
They're very serious about comedy.
Dude, it's...
and they want to help each other.
It's fucking
in a
dope.
way.
Yeah, no, everybody does want to help each other. Like, it's really fucking cool. I love that. So you did the first Highly Social live show.
Yes.
Last Tuesday.
That was interesting. It was fun.
And then we had a second one.
How was the last night show?
It was fun. It was, about the same size crowd as the first one, so like about 30 people. So not a huge crowd, but fun. And I've been booking some banger fucking lineups. But it's cool to see because when I send out the message to ask people like, hey, let me know where you need to be in the lineup, everybody's got other spots.
Yeah.
Everybody's out doing other spots. Everybody's doing mics afterwards. Everybody's grinding.
And the thing about Austin is all the clubs are so close together.
Yeah.
So you can hop from one club to the other club. And they're very, and also hosts will ask you, where do you have to go and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. I love how accommodating people are here.
I don't have to sit on public transit for hours going to gigs.
Well,
your public transit fucking sucks in Austin.
Oh, it's so bad.
Your fucking transit fucking sucks.
Dude, I'm with you.
It took me I took the bus downtown a couple times. Uber's fucking expensive.
Dude, I bet that you could figure out a way to get have you seen the disabled Ubers? You know what I'm talking about?
They're disabled Ubers?
Austin has these, I see them all the time. I call them tard shuttles, but they're a little short bus. And
with a chuckle. Love that chuckle with a tard shuttle. Tard shuttle. Yeah.
But it's Metro Access. And they have like a handicap sign on them, but they drive handicapped people around. It's like just a personal Uber in Austin. I bet you could figure out a way.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
Because that would be so much.
Yes.
If you could have like the city of Austin driving you.
Sponsored by the Tard Shuttle.
Tard Shuttle from
Tard
show
Shuttle,
to show.
baby. No,
that would be awesome.
Yeah. No, but it's like going downtown.
Yeah.
There's so many stops run away, but from downtown to go back to the area I'm staying in,
Yeah.
I have to walk like hour to get a fucking bus stop over the bridge.
Yep.
To see the fucking other bus thing to take me to where I have to go.
Dude,
That's ridiculous.
it's so bad. The bus system
It's
is
cheap,
awful.
but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's cheap, but like it's not cheap when you consider all of the time that you lose.
No.
Because you got to wait you got to walk over here a couple miles to get to the right stop so you
Yeah.
get on this line. Then you wait 20 minutes for that bus to take you on a 30-minute journey
Yeah.
so you can hop on another bus that takes an hour.
And after Austin Transit, I think Toronto Transit is so great, but it really isn't.
Yeah, right?
Like, transit in Toronto, it's a lot of crackheads, a lot of, like, sketchy things.
Dude, when I lived in L.A., so I lived in a city called Azusa. It's about probably 40 miles east of, like, West Hollywood, where I did all my spots and stuff.
Yeah.
So there was the Metro Gold Line, and I worked in Old Town in Pasadena.
Okay.
I could walk, like, 6 blocks from my house, get on the Gold Line, and it would drop me off, like, 5 blocks from my work.
Okay.
It was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
But the problem was I could do that, so I could get to and from my work super easy.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to take it into town, then I had to ride the Gold Line down to like Chinatown and then change over to this one. And
yeah.
I did it successfully twice.
Yeah.
But then I fucked myself. I didn't realize that they stopped running late at night.
Yeah.
So it's like, 2:30, 3 in the
Come with
morning.
late night creatures.
I go to fucking Carney's with everybody, after the Comedy Store, and then you go to go home, and the bus station's closed. I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah, no, I live on public transit because, like, I live in Toronto. I live, like, north of the city. I live in the cut off Toronto and Vaughan. One side of the street's Vaughan, one side of the street's Toronto.
Okay.
Which it's kind of shitty because a lot of places in Toronto won't help me because I live in Vaughan and vice versa, whatever.
Sure.
But yeah. So it takes me like 45 minutes to go downtown, an hour, which is good coming home because I get to listen to my set and just decompress and write and just,
Yeah.
I like taking public transit. A lot of people talk shit about it, but
I like it when it's set up. So I used to live. One of the apartments I had in Austin before was kind of north, like a little bit north of campus,
Okay.
but it was right on. I don't know what the name of the fucking bus thing is here, but it's the train system.
Metro shit.
Yeah, the metro line,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. But my apartment complex literally had a stop on the line, so I could go and hop on that, and it would take me and drop me off right by the convention center downtown.
Okay, yeah, Hilton.
So when I had shows at the old Sunset Room,
Yeah.
that was over there right by the convention center, I'd fucking hop on the train, go down there, and it would drop me off right by the shows. That was easily the most amazing and convenient thing ever. And I don't know if they're just like dumb or I'm just a criminal, but I never paid. Because it was like I was looking for the spot where I was supposed to pay.
Yeah.
So I got on there, and then I was like, all right, where do I buy a ticket on the bus?
We
And
have
then-
those things. Yeah.
And there's no way. And then like you get off of it, and I was like, all right, do I pay for a ticket to go back? And it's like,
no.
well, I'm already here.
Yeah. You have fair people here, like the fair inspectors.
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't ridden it enough to notice.
Okay, and yeah, they have similar things in Toronto because they have like a Presto card.
Yeah.
Where you tap, and I don't like cards. I'm not a card person.
Not a card guy.
I'm not a credit. I have a credit card that I gotta be. I'm not. I'd rather use cash
Uh-huh.
because they can't shut off cash.
Oh, but doesn't Canada have plastic money? Isn't your cash made out of plastic?
It has a film to it.
Oh, it's weird.
I don't have it with me to show it, but it is called. The thing about Canadian money is,
It's worth nothing.
okay, so like it separates. You can tell a 5 from a 10 easier than here.
Okay.
Here, like, all your money seems the same a little bit,
Yeah.
which is hard. Wait, so you gotta hand a guy $1. That's not $1. $5. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, you gotta just look at it. It's
Yeah, I
money.
know, but-
like, I think America, like, we're kind of used to like, oh, yeah, I'll look at the money because you got to do the counting.
Yeah.
But also, dude, I hate cash. I wish that we could be a cashless society.
Why do you hate cash?
What do I need it for? Like, I have already we lost the whole surveillance government. You get fucked thing. It's just a matter of time until you lose that specific lottery. So like, if a bank wants to fucking cut me off, I'm
but
fucked.
The government now can close your bank account in a second.
Okay, but like,
If you have cash hidden, you're good.
if I have cash hidden, I'm good. But then you know
A lot
what?
of places don't take cash anymore.
Or I go to buy something with cash and it's $16 and they hand them 20 and now they hand me $3 and then some metal. Now I have jingly metal in my pocket and 3 ones. And then I just go and put those
Yeah, but
on
homeless
the
people
counter.
money.
No, they don't need it. I need it. I'm poorer than them.
Okay.
They make way more money than me. I get $5 for a spot. They get fucking 20s from people all day long.
The $5 of comedy money. Remember your first $5?
I still have the very first
That
$7
was like
cash I
that's
made.
like $200 of comic break. Oh, you gave me $5 for doing 5 minutes?
Dude,
Wow.
the first time I got paid for a show, I cried
Yeah.
and I kept the cash and
Yeah.
I still have it.
Okay.
I still have the very first. It was
Yeah.
from a show in Houston, but like, dude, the first time that I got a check that was like over $100 in comedy, I was like,
Man, I do cameos and stuff like that.
oh yeah,
So, which I kind of like how low Canada currency is.
yeah,
Because I transfer American to Canadian, I always make higher.
yeah. You
So
crush.
I'm not really complaining. Like here, coming to the States and spending money, seeing, that's also why I would rather use cash here.
Mhm.
Because they don't charge me extra fee on the credit card,
No, that makes
which
sense.
is extra.
No,
but it is what
that
it is.
definitely makes sense internationally. That I get, but
Yeah,
I just, dude, you know how great tap to pay is? It feels so good,
it does.
dude. Bink, done.
Yeah.
I don't even have to talk.
At the airport in New York, I had some problems because I didn't want to use my credit card. So, and I was set on using cash. Hey, they have, like, I went to the food counter.
Mhm.
I took a Dr. Pepper from the fridge. I walked over to the counter. I saw they sell sandwiches. I was looking how I wanted a sandwich. I took cash out. No, you don't take cash. I was going to walk away. Then a lady said to me, "Oh, that's your Dr. Pepper. Take your Dr. Pepper." I'm like, okay. And she didn't realize I took Dr. Pepper from her fridge
Ha.
that I didn't pay for it. She
That
thought I
sucks.
had it already. And then And then afterwards I went to the place. I got some chips. I had cash. And they're like, "Oh, you don't take cash." So I walked to the place to put the chip back. I turned around. The guy wasn't paying attention. So I kept on walking. I'm that. Yeah, but the thing is,
Do you ever get caught and then just like go full goofball on them and then just be like, I don't know.
open the chips, start eating it already.
Yeah.
You want it back?
Yeah.
No, but what people don't understand, it's kind of illegal not to take cash.
Yeah.
It's kind of illegal not to take cash tender.
I don't carry cash because I hate it, but it says on it that you're required to take it. Oh, don't answer a phone call on a podcast,
I'm not,
Jared. Don't be that guy.
I'm not.
You fucking Canadians.
I'm not that guy.
You fucking Canadians.
I'm not that guy. Yes. Sorry.
No. There it is.
Sorry, eh?
Yeah, you don't
What
have
a boot!
Yeah, you don't have the accent.
No, I know. I have a stutter, so it kind of adds to the thing.
Yeah.
But no, I don't have the accent.
That's interesting. Do your parents have the accent?
No, like...
Do you not know what their voices sound like? What's going on
I
here?
didn't really grow up in, like... I live in Toronto.
Uh-huh. That's a
which
pretty...
is the least Canadian province ever.
Okay.
It's not really... It's not really as Canadian people think it is.
Okay.
And we might have a little hint of it, but not really. Most of my family's Jewish.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it in your face.
You see my face. I'm a Jew. But I always have some Irish and Scottish things.
All right.
Because I'm adopted also.
Oh, nice.
Which, one fucked up dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We were talking about this on the way here about getting recognized places.
Yes.
Especially with like Kill Tony appearances.
Yes. Thank you, Kill Tony. Yes.
Yeah, dude, Kill Tony fucking rips. It happens to me in like strange places, but you were telling me one that made me laugh super fucking hard.
Oh, the funeral home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's so...
One of my somebody I knew. But yeah, I was with my mom there, and then somebody said, "Oh, there's a celebrity there." Like, who? And then my mom was like, "Oh, it's yeah." But I got recognized in like all different places, restaurants, walking down the street on the subway.
Yeah.
One guy, I was walking down the street in Toronto, and one guy on a scooter tried to cut me off the thing. I tore him off. He still looked at me and like, "I know you. You're from Kill Tony."
Oh, that's funny
And I'm like,
shit.
"Yes." And he's like, "I'm a huge fan." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." and you get like, yeah, it's kind of strange, cause like, I'm just a normal person. Yes, I am normal.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
you think I am, I'm just whatever.
So no, except if you were a Victoria's Secret model, it would make headlines.
Oh, that's fucked up, eh? That they sexualizing people. They sexualize everybody these days, but
dude, they just put Martha Stewart on the fucking cover of Sports Illustrated.
yeah,
Swimsuit. And a trans woman.
Yeah, they want to sexualize the abnormals.
So here is what I want to know: is I haven't looked at the Sports Illustrated yet, but if they're going to put a trans woman, if she is pre-op, is she gonna like super tuck it back? Because one of the things that they've traditionally done in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition is take really, really close shots of all of the fun parts.
Yeah.
And the whole point of the swimsuit edition was like hot ladies. So are they going to zoom in on her bulge? Or like, are they going to zoom in on her girl penis? Like, I want to know. Because there's going to be because that was like the holy grail of porn when you were like 14. You know, like, or when I was 14, because you couldn't get like internet porn was hard. It was slow. You know, we were still on dial-up and stuff. But the Sports Illustrated, you got it, and you could see fucking nips.
Yeah.
And it was like, man, what a time to be alive.
Maxim and all that shit.
Yeah, dude, Maxim ruled. Hustler, Playboy.
How old are you? What?
I'm 32.
Okay, I'm 38. So
yeah, but it's just like
dial-up port.
Yeah, dude. I
phone is the ring, and you halfway downloading something.
Dude,
after LiveWire.
Oh man, I remember. I have a distinct memory of just like the most fear I've ever felt. It was when the Paris Hilton sex tape had first come out, and I was trying to find it. And back then, my porn was basically I would just Google boobs and then go to images and be like, fucking nice. And I Googled Paris Hilton sex tape, and I clicked one of the first links. And of course, it's some bullshit website, and it asked for a credit card. And I'm fucking, I don't know, maybe 10. So I just made up a credit card number and typed it in. It was just like,
And it worked?
no, it popped up and showed me my IP address and said, we're tracking you. You're in South Lake, Texas.
Yeah.
Like, well, you'll be prosecuted for fraud, like all this fucking
Blah, blah,
stuff.
blah.
And I was like, I'm going to go to jail. Oh, no.
I remember this like website, pick a boob, pick a like a all these like
Pick a boob, pick a dick.
yeah, I don't know why I said dick, but whatever.
Yeah.
But they're like all these like
Thinking about that Sports
simple
Illustrated
porn
model.
websites.
Pick a boob,
I don't
pick
know,
a
man.
dick.
Pick a boob, like pick a blowjob, whatever it is. Websites were like back in the day. The porn things.
I remember.
Off like, you know, Netscape. Remember Netscape?
I 100% remember Netscape and NetZero, but I'm trying to think. I remember vaguely. I have memories of like the porn games
Okay.
where it would be like matching, or so there would be like a bunch of squares, and they would flip. They would have symbols on them, and when you got them right, they would disappear, and there'd be like a hot lady picture behind it, or it would be like. You had to guess which lady it would show the boob, and then it would show 4 ladies' faces, and you had to guess which one.
Yeah.
And then if you got it right or wrong, it would still show it to you. Are you talking about that? No.
No. It was
What are you talking? What is pick a boob?
It's like website that have like different like pictures and videos of like
Just like a
women.
Pornhub,
Yeah, just like
but an OG Pornhub.
yeah, it's like a Pornhub.
we got this way too serious.
I don't know, man.
I remember '89. That was like the first tube site I knew of.
Okay.
And then Easy Gals. That was a link site, and it just had every possible category you could ever think of listed alphabetically.
Okay. X Hamster.
Yeah, dude. X Hamster.
Okay. Why was this like this change comedy to porn, man? But no.
Porn's
yeah.
cool, dude.
Porn is
Porn's
interesting.
tight.
I remember just like when I first found out about porn and stuff. It was like it wasn't even porn. It was just like a swimsuit thing too. It was like a hot chick in a swimsuit. It's like you just focusing on it and stuff like that.
So you're old enough then, like when we used to have to like scramble for like porn because there wasn't just you couldn't just go and grab it. So there was like I'm like the generation that's older than us had like Sears catalogs and like the specific like catalogs. They would look at the underwear section.
I did. We all did that.
So we had that. Yeah. I think the worst one that I ever jerked off to, I was, probably early teenager. There was a tampon box on a cruise ship, and on the back it had a diagram, and I jerked it to the tampon diagram. Yeah. Yep. What about you? You done any of the weird ones?
I used to watch a lot of like music videos, nuts music, or just say the Jennifer Lopez videos.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Oh, dude, Britney Spears, Toxic.
Yeah, Christina Aguilera, Jennifer Lopez.
Oh,
let's just say, oh yeah.
The best were the rap videos, though.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, Pussy Poppin', Ludacris.
Yeah.
Just fucking strippers twerking. Nelly, the tip drill video. Those are ingrained in my memory. BET After Dark, dog.
Somehow I got my hands on a Britney Spears album.
Somehow. Motherfucker, you bought it.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
She was
but
the
no,
best. Don't even pretend.
And that fucking, like, what do you call it? The CD
insert?
Yeah, CD insert. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That got some good use.
Oh, for sure. Dude, I had such a Britney Spears crush. I loved her music. I had distinct memory. My mom's car didn't have a CD player. Yeah. It had a cassette player in it. And I used my boombox at home to record my CD into a cassette so that I could have Britney Spears on the go.
What's your favorite Britney Spears song?
Oh, probably just Oops, I Did It Again is probably my favorite just because it has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
But I never like.
But
I don't know. I just
our songs now have like "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time."
Yeah.
Oops, I did it again. Like, oh, that's some like
those were
hidden shit.
Yeah.
Hidden messages. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't like listen to her music because I like the music
No,
anymore.
it's just catchy as fuck.
It's just nostalgic.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's catchy as fuck.
Yeah, that's funny, man. So you grew up in Toronto?
I grew up in Toronto. Yes, the suburb. Yeah,
The
Toronto,
suburbs?
Suburbs.
Let's go,
Grew
dude.
up in the suburbs.
I also grew up in the suburbs. So did you guys do a lot of like running around, being just hoodlums at the mall?
Cap guns.
Cap guns,
I
all
remember the
right.
cap gun days.
Did you guys ever like steal the thing you could open fire hydrants with? Set off a fire hydrant. Everybody plays in the water.
Not that yet. I don't know.
All right, yeah, we did a lot of crime. We did a lot of like exploding like M80s.
Yeah.
You could take rocket car engines from the model shop
Okay.
and you could shoot those at things.
Yeah. I sold baseball cards on the corner of my street.
You sold baseball cards?
Yeah. Just
Were
try
they-
to like sell baseball cards. It's like we used to
What?
go to the supermarket. We used to go to the supermarket,
Yeah.
buy like those juices, whatever, those like chubby things, and then sell them outside the supermarket.
Who was buying this?
Random people until the supermarket people always kicked us out.
So why wouldn't they? I'm so confused at how this works. So you go in, you buy a pack of cards,
Yeah, that was the baseball cards, and then
a pack of baseball cards, and
we
you
just
go out
set
in
them out
front
in
of
the
the
corner of my
store.
house. No, the baseball cards is separate. Baseball cards, you just sell them in front of my house.
Okay.
I didn't make that much money,
Okay.
but I also used to like go to the supermarket and get like pops and stuff, and then go to the
Oh.
park and sell them in like baseball games and stuff.
All right, back in. Totally. So I thought you were saying you went into the grocery store,
Sell baseball
bought
cards?
baseball cards,
No.
and then went in front of the grocery store and sold those same baseball cards.
No,
And I was
but
very
I did,
confused.
I did buy like chubby drinks. Remember the chubby drinks? I don't know, Canada, the
Yeah, we don't have
fizzies,
those.
whatever you called them. And yeah, I used to stand outside and then sell them to
Yeah,
people
that's-
for like
That's
$2,
awesome.
$1, sell popsicles, stuff like that. But entrepreneurs.
Yeah, you're an
But
entrepreneur.
also like I live in an Orthodox Jewish area growing up.
Whoa.
So that was interesting.
Is that with the
too.
curly? Do they have the?
Yeah, the curly payasses and all that stuff.
Oh,
So it's very interesting.
dude, that rips.
Yeah, we used to play like road hockey back in the day.
That's a traditional Jewish activity. Road hockey.
Canadian, Jewish,
Yeah,
Canadian.
no, that's Canadian.
Yeah.
That's.
No, yeah. We used to, yeah, suburbs are
Oh, did you go to Jew church and you had to wear a yarmulke?
Jew church.
Synagogue?
Synagogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, synagogue. I went to synagogue.
Did you wear the little hat?
Yes.
Let's
I wore a little
go.
hat. I wore a little hat, Mike.
Dude, yarmulkes are awesome. I
Yeah.
went to my buddy is and his wife are Jewish. I went to their wedding. It was
Yeah.
a Jewish wedding. It was my
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
Great time.
Jewish weddings are fun.
Fucking great time. Smashing
lot of
glasses.
food.
Dude, I there was a smaller wedding because it was during COVID, and so
Yeah.
there weren't that many of us there, and we had to lift them on the chairs
Yeah.
for that dance.
That's a crazy tradition, man.
Crazy tradition, but also my buddy's he's a little bit smaller than me, but most of the other groomsmen were like pretty small, and so I'm just like, come on,
Let's go. Yeah. No, it's fun times.
dude. And then Seder
Passovers.
fucking rules. What a fun! You have to chug glasses of wine.
Oh yeah, 4 glasses.
yeah. Well,
And you have to like do different like rituals, pretty much.
yeah.
You have to like take the wine out and then with your finger dab it on a plate and shit.
Yeah, dude, I had a great time.
Yeah.
It felt it was the first time as like a white guy I was like, oh, we do have culture, but then it's like that's religion.
Yeah.
It's because Catholic. I don't know. I grew up Catholic,
Okay.
and like I did the altar boy thing, and I did first.
Oh, that explains the trouble.
Right? Yeah. I never got molested.
Okay.
I was always bummed out about that.
Okay.
Because you hear about it, and you're like, That sounds cool. I wish I had gotten attention. I always just had to write sentences. That was my punishment. But like I did Catholic school until 4th grade, but I didn't do like confirmation or any of that. I did first communion and baptism, but I dip set on religion pretty early on, so I was just out on it. So I didn't do all of the tradition. My family still says they still bless every meal.
Okay.
It's so fucking weird because I don't do any religious stuff anywhere else, and then I get home for like for Mother's Day. We're sitting down for dinner. Everybody holds hands, and then my brain is like, "Bless us, O Lord." Like it's so fucking weird.
And you're like, fuck.
I still remember the prayer, and it's like deeply ingrained.
Yeah. My family were never really religious.
Okay.
We just did what we had to, just to call ourselves traditional and stuff like that, which is interesting. But like, it's all like, some people say they're Orthodox or kosher and stuff. Let it eat pepperoni pizza outside their home and stuff like that. It's all like people do what they want and stuff.
Yeah, that was a good one, dude.
It comes out.
That was a real good one.
Yeah. It comes out.
Dude, did you watch Ari Shaffir's special, Jew?
I loved it.
Dude, fucking incredible.
I related to it. Like, I related to it. It's just like, he talked about a ceremony with a chicken.
Yeah.
I grew up.
You got to see shame chickens?
What?
You got to see the sin chicken get beat?
I did it a couple times. I had a chicken on my head. And I have to say a funny story. After we did the chicken thing, I was with this Orthodox guy. It was like 2:30 in the morning. They do it early. He actually bought a chicken to take to the slaughter place. So we were driving down my street. He had one hand on the steering wheel, other hand with a fucking chicken outside the fucking window. Driving driving to this guy's place to do some ceremony shit.
Yeah.
Over speed bumps. And I'm in the front seat. I'm like, holy shit, this is really some crazy shit.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. They're like, and yeah. No, Ari Shaffir's Jew thing, I understood like everything he spoke about.
Yeah.
And it was good. It's good.
I on the other side, I didn't know most of what he was talking about, so it was cool to have him answer some of the questions.
And it was funny.
It was fucking hilarious.
And non-Jews fucking laughed. Jews laughed.
Yeah.
I'm sure Muslim people laughed too, whatever. But like everybody like related to it, and like he spoke in a way that everybody understood it.
Yeah.
Like
even white women laughed.
It was friendly. What?
He said even white women laughed. That's how
hard.
good it was.
Yeah.
No, that was like a really well done special.
What's your other favorite specials?
I just watched Baby J again, the new John Mulaney special.
Okay.
I've heard differing opinions from people on it, but I thought it was fucking incredible.
You know what special I like? A lot of people know.
What?
Chris Stefano's Special Weshy.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was like it was just, I liked the callback at the end. I just liked, it just taught me certain things, because like I studied stand-up comedy.
I liked it. I will say his personality feels like the Special Weshy. I liked it, but it felt more podcasty than stand-up.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but there's something about his voice and tonality, the way he responds. It's very conversational,
Okay.
and to me it felt
Intonation in the voice, all that stuff.
yeah. It just to me I felt like he had been doing more podcasts, but I also like I felt that way about Ball Hog, Tom
Okay.
Segura's
Yeah.
latest special. You can tell that he's been doing a shit ton of Your Mom's House and
Yeah.
Two Bears, and like if you just break down the hours spent on doing something like as a stand-up at their level, where they're touring and they're doing hours every night, but they're also doing an hour or 2 or 3 of podcasts, you know, like every fucking week. So, and then the other people's podcasts they do, if you just think about the amount of time that they're spending doing it, they get in tune with that cadence and that pace.
Yeah.
And it feels that way. But no, especially Chris DiStefano is fucking hilarious too. In person, he crushes.
Yeah. No, I love watching comedy and just like seeing other people's techniques and stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes taking people like Anthony Jeselnik, who most people don't know also stutters.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been like watching him recently and just like noticing how he says the thing 2 times and stuff.
Yeah.
And just seeing how I can do something similar just to like emphasize it.
Have you watched Drew Lynch much?
Yes.
How do you feel about him? You said that like you got beef.
No,
is there beef in the stuttering community?
I like to support people with disabilities, right? So
Of course.
I bought a ticket to Drew Lynch's show.
Uh-huh.
It was just right before everything was shut down. His show was called like Speech Therapy, but he did only one joke about stuttering and speech therapy.
Uh-huh.
He did like crowd work the whole time. And I spent like a good chunk of money to see it, expecting more jokes on it.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, he's not. He stutters from an injury. What most people don't know, he got hit with a baseball in the throat.
Oh, wow.
And that's why he stutters.
I didn't know that.
So it's not neurological or anything. It's just
interesting
from an injury and stuff. No, but he's good. He's There's also other stutterers like Nina G. Yes, I drew, not drip.
Hell yeah, let's go, dude. Nina G.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
She's from like California and stuff.
Okay. I met someone the other day at a open mic on Monday night. I did. I signed up. I got on Mothership.
Okay.
And I had a really fun time.
Nice.
That little boy room is just a fucking murder box. It's so sick.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I went over and I did a show at Cooper's. Josiah and Jimmy Clifford have the show, Meat Sweats. It might just be Josiah's show, and Jimmy was hosting it, but Josiah put it together for sure. You eat brisket while you perform.
Oh, shit.
And it's a cube of brisket. So at the beginning, and then at 5 minutes, at 10 minutes, you eat a piece of it, and it gets progressively hotter. And the third piece has a Ghost Reaper barbecue sauce on it.
Oh.
So, very cool show concept.
Yeah.
So I went over, I did that show, closed that out, had fun, and then went back to Sunset, did the Sunset open mic, and then walked over to Creek and did the Creek open mic just to do it. And then somewhere I ran into a comic that, or maybe it was just a person saying they wanted to try stand-up, but they were worried because they had a stutter. And they said they liked you, and I sent them to Drew Lynch, but Nina G is another one.
Nina G is another one. Also, yeah. Like I said, Anthony Jeselnik, he doesn't call himself he doesn't really.
Yeah, I would have never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the story about Samuel L. Jackson having a stutter?
Well, why do you think he says motherfucker so many times on? I have a bit that I'm stuttering now on it, or I had it before, and I'm bringing it back. But yeah, he stutters Darth Vader, the voice of Darth Vader, the voice
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, he stutters
He
too.
stutters. Yeah, a lot of people.
Luke, I am your father. That would have been pretty
That'd
funny.
be hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, the thing
just
is,
botched that
a
one.
lot of people who stutter
Mm-hmm.
are ashamed of it from society, so
Uh-huh.
they try to find ways to like not stutter.
Yeah.
And society always tells you not to stutter,
Yeah.
but
Well, people always pick on stuff that's different. Like, we were talking about this too on the drive over, like banana phone.
yeah,
Because I've heard people have different opinions on it. I enjoy it quite a bit because I use it as roast battle practice.
right.
And it's also just fun to roast people. Like, it's all in good nature. But there, by the very nature of it being an open mic, there are a bunch of people there who are not good at it.
Yeah.
And when you're bad at roasting, it just comes off as mean.
Yeah.
And so one thing, and like that I've heard feedback, and I've seen it firsthand, is that if someone goes up there and they're not just a white guy, just a normal white guy, then whatever the thing is that's different, that's all people pick
Yeah.
on. And I hate it because it ruins the nature of it. Because like, I hate when someone's up there and it's shitty stuff. Like when someone roasts me, if they make a fat joke, that's fine. I don't care about that. But if you just call me fat,
Yeah.
she's like, that's dumb.
Gotta be creative about it.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this, is to make it funny. There's
I
nothing
have-
funny about
yeah.
just saying the thing.
I have people all the time after they meet me, they fake stutter something, and I'm like, I understand what you're doing here, but you know,
It's like, what?
like I understand, you know, and yeah. Also, it's like I don't want to come up like an asshole, but sometimes I do.
Yeah, sure.
So like I'm not. I'm just like it's kind of hacky.
Well, it's also just so insane to think someone would be like, "Oh, I met this guy with a stutter. I'll fake his stutter to him. And
Yeah.
he'll like that."
Right.
Like, what a crazy thing to think.
Exactly. You asked me earlier, does it kill Tony famous stuff?
Yeah.
One thing I do enjoy of it is I give a lot of people inspiration. I
Yeah.
give a lot of people, before the Kill Tony thing,
Mm-hmm.
I hated when people told me I was inspiration in them because it's kind of like it was kind of hack.
Yeah,
I don't
well, it
know,
feels
hacky?
belittling.
Yeah, kind of belittling. So many people told me, "Oh, I started doing comedy because of you," and you gave me like I got out of my shell and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
It is really good. It's also cool, like seeing, dude, probably once a week, people will send me that rap video that you're in. And I'm like, oh man, do you know Jared? Because he's fucking awesome. And like that,
Yeah.
that shit makes me so happy
That
too.
shit blew up, man.
Dude, it's huge. And it's-
Extra homosexual.
yeah, dude.
I just get people like extra homosexual. I'm like,
Extra
yeah, it just
chromosexual.
blew up. It
If
just
you
keep-
haven't seen it, I'll post it on the
Yeah.
Highly Social page. But dude, it's fucking great.
I was just and me and other guy, Cringe Kev, who's a comic in Toronto,
Uh-huh.
we recorded more songs and we're gonna put out like an EP and stuff and try to do a comedy music.
Let's fucking go.
Just like it's fun thing too,
Yeah.
and it just other ways of doing it, and it's just having fun, and it's also like tongue in cheek too. Like it's not
Yeah.
really, you know.
Well, it's one of those things too, where like when you're in a world like we are now, where no matter what you joke about, there's somebody saying that you can't joke about that. What you're always allowed to joke about is yourself.
Yeah.
And so you've found a way to make whatever jokes you want. You're like,
Yeah.
well, it's me.
Yeah.
Say something, bitch.
Right.
You know?
And like I took the pain and I made it funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't have Down syndrome, but all my life people thought I did.
Yeah.
And that cost me a lot of crazy shit in my head and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And like now I'm like, it has some good out of it because some people message me on Instagram and say, hey, I now see things in my son. I now see like he has like capability of doing things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that always makes me feel good and stuff. Like
Good.
people see things for myself and their own children and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, that fucking rips.
But yeah.
There's something very special about that feeling of people that are inspired by what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it helps them be a better person. Because, like, I mean, we are just doing jokes. Like, it is just the silly, funny ha-has.
Right.
But, like, that shit's important, too.
Yeah.
I have tons of people in my life that always, ask if I'm going to get a real job or tell me I should get a real job. And it's one of those things where it's like, I get that it's not a real job in that sense, but it's, I mean, it's still providing value to people.
Yeah.
And you get stories like that, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah. My family won't see me perform.
They won't?
Like, my brother and sister won't see me perform, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
That's shitty. Tell them to come to a fucking show.
Oh, I have.
Dickheads.
No, this is...
Come to a show.
But also...
Jared's hilarious.
Just like, in my family with, like, comedy. You do comedy?
Yeah.
And then you try to tell them a joke, like, oh, whatever. No, but it's... Yeah.
Dude,
It's what it is.
This Saturday, the 20th, will mark 5 years for me of doing stand-up comedy, seriously, and like really pursuing it. And in that time, I've had, part of it, most of my jokes are pretty dirty, and they're not stuff I'd want to tell around my family.
Right.
But I have a close enough relationship where with like my dad that he's come to a couple shows. My little sister's come to a couple. She brought her boyfriend to a show not that long ago. That was nice.
I have had like my cousin and her husband came to shows. And that was interesting.
It's nice, right?
It's nice.
They did a show at Creek in the Cave called the Your Mom's Favorite Comedian competition.
Okay.
And my mom came to that last year, and I ended up winning that night. So that was like a really special one. And it's cool because every now and then, I have jokes. I mean, I found for Mother's Day, I went up with my mom to DFW, where I'm from, to go see my grandma.
Yeah.
And we were going through her stuff, and I found this old worksheet I'd filled out for my grandma. And it said, I like to make my grandma smile. And I filled it out and said, by making jokes. And I was 8.
Yeah.
So it's like, those are the people I grew up making laugh. So it's cool now that they're starting to appreciate what I do.
Yeah, like my mom knows my jokes, but she hasn't seen me perform. Like, I tell my mom jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you
want her to come to a show?
I want her to come... If I, like, sell out, like, a huge stadium or whatever, I want her to come to that. Or if I do, like, a huge venue, I don't want her to come to, like, an 8-person show.
Right.
Like, I'm not that... I see other people, I follow my mom, but, like, there's only 8 people. Like, why do you want to... I don't know. That's just me. Like, like, my mom watched my Kill Tony things.
Oh,
that's
cool.
like... Because, like, I say up unreal, like...
Yeah, let's Kill Tony. Yeah, it's fun.
Which is fun until your mom was like, you said this? And I'm like, yeah. I did it, Mom. I went there.
It's funny because my mom is like a super sweet lady. Goes to church every week, just like the nicest human on the planet. And I was at dinner with her and some people that she works with that have known me for a while. And we're all sitting around eating, and we were talking about celebrity crushes. And they know that, like, those people knew that I'm a comedian, and they get around, everybody's saying theirs. And my mom says Keanu Reeves. And then
Canadian,
right? And then these other people that are there, like, oh, Mike, does that make you uncomfortable that, like, we're talking about, like, your mom like a Keanu Reeves? And I was like, no, I hope her pussy gets Matrix 2 fully loaded, you know? And then my mom was just like, Michael, you know, like, you know, she's upset, but it's like, you know, they're never gonna, you know, stop me from
and the
being
comedy
ridiculous.
brain is an interesting animal.
Yeah.
To like, you can go too far, 2 seconds, just by making it funny. And some people can't really handle it all the time.
Oh, dude, when was the last time that you did one of those where you just accidentally did the comedy thing out loud? Did you ever do that?
Yeah, all the time. I don't remember the specific thing. Like, and like, right now, a lot of people can't take jokes.
Yeah.
Especially like the Gen Zs.
Yeah,
they're
the children.
they're very computerized.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they're very, lack of a better word, computerized. So like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I've talked about this on stage. I will say some of the kids that seem to be good at taking jokes, I don't know that this is a great endorsement, but they are being very funny racially. I was hanging out with some people, and I was with my buddy, and we were playing. It's not Call of Duty, but it's one of the shooting games.
Okay.
And we're pew pew, and I have the headset on, so I'm talking shit, but my buddy's playing because I'm terrible at first person shooters. Yeah. And we're getting into it, and this kid, he was calling me names, and I was laughing, and I told him like and he was pretty young, but I was like, dude, there's no white racial slurs. Calling me bird shit isn't gonna upset me. And he goes, shut up, you fucking snow roach. And it's maybe the best thing I've ever been called.
I was called a snowback a couple weeks ago.
A snowback?
Yeah, because I'm Canadian.
I've heard frostback. I've never heard snowback.
I never heard fucking snowback. And all the thing I was thinking about, snow melts, right?
Uh-huh.
So am I just a fucking wetback?
Yeah.
Snowback, wetback?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
But it's not really. It's snow. I don't know. Snow melts. But
Snow melts. Yeah.
Snow melts.
I got you, racist. Your slur doesn't really make sense that much.
Right.
So got your ass.
Oh, that's why. That's the fifth thing I.
That's so funny. Trying to logicalize.
Literal as fuck sometimes, you know. I'm literal as fuck. So.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I try to make a joke out of it, but it didn't really work on stage. But yeah.
Well, how long are you in town? Do you have some more shows coming up? Where people
I have
can
a lot
see
of shows coming up. I'm Kill Tony's. I did show that another ship last night. It was fucking incredible.
Fuck yeah.
I'm doing a show at Sunset tonight. I'm doing shows at Sunset Friday.
Yeah.
I love that room. Sunset is a good room.
Yeah, it's a fucking great
room.
It's
a fun stage. It's a huge fucking stage.
It's a huge
so much fucking room on that stage.
Well, that's been like a music venue forever, so it's set up so you can have like a whole fucking band.
Yeah,
and
but that room, it's good.
Yeah, I love it.
Little long, but it's good.
Yeah, it's also haunted. Did you know that? Yeah, I'm gonna have Philip Garcia on here soon to talk about it, but he saw ghosts at the Sunset Strip, and there's a guy that was a patron that was there all the time that died, and they cremated him and put his ashes under the floorboards. So
that explains some things.
That guy's there, and then there's also the woman called it a demon, not a ghost, but a demon.
Yeah,
and he is a dude that died in that back apartment in the attic, and
that back place that's blocked off.
Yeah, and so the girls, like the management team, have said that he like hides keys and fucks with people and stuff, and like
have they been fucked with?
I
gotta talk to them about that.
The GM has said that
I'm gonna talk to her about that.
The demon has fucked with her.
Nice.
I poured out some liquor on the ground, so I think I'm safe. Just like, hey, demon, this is for you.
That's why that place has a little interesting.
Yeah, all of 6th Street, those old buildings got some fucking history to them.
The Vulcan has history to it.
Vulcan, fucking dude, Rogan's.
Rogan
that Ritz Theater.
Rogan was. Yeah.
Yeah, that place is fucking sick. Well, so Jared Nathan Comedy on Instagram.
Jared Nathan Comedy on Instagram. Jared Nathan Comedy on YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
Jared Nathan on Cameos.
Yeah, get a fucking
Let's
cameo
get a
from
cameo.
Jared. What's the weirdest cameo you've done?
I told somebody's husband that his wife was pregnant.
Oh, wow.
That was interesting.
Did you say, I hope the baby turns out exactly like me?
Yeah, I told him, like, you should use a fucking condom, stuff like
Yeah.
that. I just, like, went off and shit. But you know what's fucking strange? People want me to call their friends fucking retards.
Oh, dude, I bet.
People want me to, like,
Of course.
use it. So instead of me calling them, I always use their friends as, like,
Hey, Jerry
your
said
friend
you're
thinks they're
retarded.
retard. Your friend Andre thinks you're retard. So
Do you
I'm
have a
not
problem
calling
with the
him
word retard? Or the R word? I
It's-
say retarded. I don't know.
that? I use it for empowerment, but also it's a fucked up situation.
Yeah, so I mean,
like-
does it hurt your feelings like when I use it?
It doesn't really hurt my feelings, but I have to check myself sometimes. Like, I gotta check myself sometimes because it could take me down a path, but I gotta check myself.
Yeah.
If that makes
Well,
sense?
yeah, so and like I would never be like, Jared, you're retarded.
No.
Like that would be
Right.
and you would be rightful to be upset about
But
that. But
it's not wrong being fucking slow in something, you know?
yeah.
But it just has the thing that I don't like about it is sometimes I heard people tell other people not to use that word and be all fucking racist.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm in a car with the same person, and they get fucking cut off in traffic. And oh, that fucking retard.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would never use retarded towards someone that
No.
it would hurt. I just like it's one of those things like I try not to call stuff gay as well.
Yeah.
But every now and then it's like that's
That's
gay.
gay. Yeah. No,
it-
I love when I use that word sometimes. I love when people see me use that word. It just whatever. It's kind of interesting.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's one of those words that's now very contentious. I mean, you can get kicked off of certain platforms for even. I don't know if I'm gonna get
Oh,
in
I got
trouble for
kicked
using
off.
this.
I do a TikTok thing with the Eaton last report.
Yeah.
We got reported so many times for me fucking saying it.
That's
Me fucking saying it, and I'm saying it like it's like tongue in cheek. I'm not saying it like anything. But like, yeah,
well, that is TikTok in a nutshell right there.
that's fucked up. Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
coming
Mike
on.
Eaton.
Thank you for doing the show.
Yes.
Hopefully come see you live. Thank you guys for another episode of Highly Social. We'll see you next week. Bye.